Hello everyone, welcome to the channel where we provide a solution to your problem. Remember to subscribe to the bell, activate all notifications so you don't miss any new videos or tips, and we already have the members tab so you can join and you can be a beginner, technofan or technomaster, it depends how you want to support me. This is going to help better content for the channel, better camera, better audio, better everything now to be able to record and edit a whole day, so they will have more followed videos and they will start to support me and they will have from the advantages such as answering questions live, personal advice, or even that I make a WhatsApp group and in that group answer all your doubts at the moment. And then let's go to the video. Well, this time I bring a video on how to check magnetrons, but there will be two videos, one talking about things all electric and everything, that is, testing directly with high voltage that will be the output of a transformer already handling from 2000 to 4000 volts, but in this case we are going to make a video on how to physically identify them, how to check things from magnetrons. Even put in the oven of both the noises and several things that you will want to learn if you are a technician or if you are repairing your microwave, because it suits you, because there are many times that even if the magnetron sounds good, it does not necessarily have to be good as well. There is another thing, there are many times that they say, it is not that it is humming. You have to know how to identify if the magnetron is humming or if the transformer is buzzing, or if it is buzzing because of which the high voltage diode was damaged. Many times the capacitor is damaged or the diode is going to buzz. Well, here what we are going to start doing, I am going to show you quite a few magnetrons, which many are already damaged. Some are good, some are from a source, others are from a transformer. In that case, well, look at a magnetron of what you have to look at. It is always in the magnets on both sides that they are good, and in the heat dispersers, for example, this one brings the good magnets, but the heat dispersers, if you saw, they are quite loose. The other way to check them is with a multimeter on the diode scale or with low resistance or with a series from here to here. It will always give you a step of continuity, but it should never give you on the ground, that is, it should never be grounded, or it means that either of the two terminals of this or this one does not. It must give you continuity with any of these parts, because if it does that, it is that the internal part has already opened. So if you want to check it with a multimeter, the other one is also that, for example, this antenna is already burnt. When an antenna is already burnt, practically that magnetron is no longer useful. There are times that they buzz or sparkle, and just by cleaning what is removing the cap and cleaning the antenna they work, but not always. Then I do not recommend repairing them, but I am also going to show you a video repairing magnetrons in case you have several. And you can make one. Well, in this case, we can see that this one is in theory, well, from here and from here is removed, cleaned and then left working well. But well, let's try to show you a little bit more about that. Look at these heat dispersers that are the sheets that he has here. When they are loose a lot, what they do is repair them as well. They start to put something in them and they hit them so that they are tightened, so they begin to hit them here, 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 and as they tighten they say, it is already free. Well, they do not loosen again. If it is already loosening, it is because the copper part is already overheating a lot, then it tends to shrink or make the aluminium expand. Then when this is already flat and discarded, even if that magnetron is working on you, it will last you very little. If I know that many are going to say no, it's that if it has been endured, I have endured it. Well, it is not always the same. When I started, many times they endured, many times no. Then you will know if you want to risk it. Then a magnetron, then always used. They are like 150, 200, 300 pesos depending on where you buy it. The other one, and the most important one you see here, is that the magnet is broken. That is, when a magnet is already damaged, that is, it is already broken, it is practically time to change it. You can also change the magnets. Magnets can be uncovered, change covers and everything, but it is not so recommended. If you want your things to look good on you, do not repair magnets, maybe just change covers. Yes, because you are not moving anything, you are not loosening anything, but that's it. We also have The magnetrons that apparently look good but are already capped even from the antenna. This has happened to me a lot, that then they look good but you touch the antenna a little bit and they cap. Then practically this is the same. They are no longer useful, and you can be seeing here that it is no longer useful either. Heat dispersers or heat sinks that are always made of aluminium because they dissipate heat more. So we also have another type of magnetrons which apparently look good, but if you look at all this, it was already sparking. Quite a lot, that is, everything that is the edge of the antenna, everything where the ESA brings the bronze round, is practically sparkling and it looks good. You try it in continuity and no, it does not fail. You try this, look, let's try it, check the magnets are good. You check the heat sinks are good, but when it comes to and also test it physically, that is, look at the tests here, you check continuity looks good, it is not landed, no, nothing looks good, but the detail that physically is sparkling and sparks a lot, sometimes you have to change. What is this? The terminals also get damaged. You see an inflated bubble because it is changed. You also have to learn to identify a little bit the sounds of a damaged magnetron. A damaged magnetron, automatically when you put it in, it will be the microwave. Then there we are practically talking about what is directly the magnetron. If you are a technician, you are a person who has a magnetron, who has a microwave in your house, you are practically fine. That has already been damaged. The magnetron has already been damaged in 90%. In the cases, as I say, it can also be transformer, diode or capacitor. Maybe there is another sound that also starts to sparkle, but there it is more explicit because you look out of the door and you start to see sparks when you change a magnetron and you don't feel it. The repair is hard because you also have to change the ceramic plate that it has on the inside. It is a practical plate that filters microwave waves in theory, so if that plate is already burned, it is already very full of oil or grease. That has adhered to it in the process of work. Well, you have to change it because if it did not magnetize, it will not last you no matter how much you buy it until new, it will not last you. So learn to identify those failures physically. As I tell you, there are others that also of. Here they are damaged and a bubble is inflated. That can be changed. They are uncovered. They are desoldered inside with silver solder. You can do it since it does not melt and there is no problem. You can also change the lids. They are uncovered from this part when you have a microwave. Which maybe is the same, but the lid changes position because instead of adapting your microwave, it only changes the lids. Here we can see another flaw that has the same thing, that the magnets are revived. This is the most common flaw. Here we have another one. This magnetron in theory is good, it is from the source, but here what we did, we practically needed the antenna for another, so we took it away. So this is a good magnetron, and so that you can see that it is good, well, this one, as I say, check it. Unfortunately, this does not always work. I may be checking it because, as I tell you, it may be that the fault is not that it is grounded, but that it is already sparking, or it is overheating, or the separators vibrate. Everything then, well, if you want me to make another video talking more technical, then we can also do it here only. I'm talking about physical things. How can you identify a magnetron? And to all this, when you see a magnetron in the future, you're going to say, it's weak, this doesn't work anymore, there's no longer work, there are magnets, it's no longer useful. You know how to quickly rule out faults. Look, here we can see how they have hit this magnetron to this magnetron. Those who changed it lasted a month and they are already hard, but it does not work. That is, it does not work. It was damaged quickly. Then these are some quick tips, and now I hope you liked it. Yes. You liked it, like, comment, share, subscribe. If you can't be a member of the channel for X thing, or that you don't have money or this, just support me by subscribing to the channels that are in the description, and with that I would appreciate it a lot, and you support me also a lot. Ciao.